iRadio OUM, roaming across your mind. Thank you so much for still tuning in to iRadio OUM. It's the special interview session with our Senior Vice President yang bahagia, Professor Dr. Mansor Fadzil, right here on iRadio OUM. Okay. Now, of course, Prof. Mansor is sharing with us the latest going on, what's going on in OUM, our latest developments, improvements, and so on. Okay. And speaking of latest developments, yeah, of course, OUM in our quest to remain competitive, in our quest to provide quality learning to Malaysians, yeah, we're also always looking for new ways to attract more new learners. And one of the ways we try to do this is by offering more courses. Now, Prof, can you share some of the new programs we are offering this year and perhaps the years to come?
Okay, thank you, Umi. Basically, the government has decided to establish OUM in our quest to democratize education. In order to democratize education, of course, we have to make the entrance qualification not as stringent, right? To make the fees affordable. And what is even more important is to have as varied a program as possible. Those programs that lend itself to ODL. Okay. As of today, we are offering 71 program, diploma, bachelor's, master's, and PhD. But there is still plenty of room for additional new programs. For the September semester as well as January 2011, we are planning to introduce 3 or 4 programs from the School of Nursing, renal care, and so on. So we are talking about advanced diploma, right? Offered by the School of Nursing. And for the Faculty of Business, we are talking about Master of Public Administration. We are talking about Bachelor of Marketing and Bachelor of Economics. These are either September or January 2011. In fact, we have submitted the MQA document. It depends on how fast we get the approval. After the approval, we did between 2 to 3 month lead time to actually advertise for those programs. For the Faculty of IT, I think something is about visual, right? I think computer graphics kind of thing. Right? We have one program from that faculty. From the Faculty of Arts and Social Science, we're going to have a Bachelor of Political Science. I think that one will be in January 2011. And of course, Faculty of Education is planning to offer Bachelor of Early Childhood Education. Right? So this program will be offered this year as well as next year. And I've also requested the deans, right, to look to benchmark again other ODL institutions just to find out what other program that they have, we don't have, but the kind of program that there is a good demand out there, market demand out there. I think we are talking about perhaps by in 2-3 years time, right? I hope the university will be offering close to 100 program in total, right? Because like Faculty of Arts and Social Science, there's still plenty of room for introducing new program. The School of Nursing also still plenty of room, right? And of course, right, as you are aware, the university cater to quite a lot of teachers, and of course the number of teachers coming in has been on the decline. We are more or less phasing out that program, so we have to phase out quite a number of education related program, or maybe we offer those programs to the open market. But with the decline, with the reduction in intake for the teachers, right, we need to come up with new innovative program, right, to make up for the shortfall. This is to strategize so that in terms of sustainability, in terms of long-term sustainability, right, we are able to sustain ourselves. And deep in my mind, I'm thinking each faculty ought to be offering anything between 10 to 15 program in order to enable us to be sustainable. And offering of new program is easier said than done. Number one, of course, we have to do a little bit of survey to find out the marketability of such program. And if we find that that program has got good market demand, right, next we need to assemble board of studies. Some of the program is not easy to find expert to be members of board of study, to be subject matter expert and so on. Right? A classic example is a Bachelor of Occupational Safety and Health. Right? It's a good program, good demand, market demand. Right? But finding an expert to be our SME is not easy. Right? So we have to be prudent, we have to be smart, we have to be intelligent enough to overcome all these issues. But I would like to impress upon our listeners out there, be rest assured that the university will strive to introduce a good, innovative program that can really add value after they have gained either diploma, bachelor's or master's, right? And in order to stay competitive, right? In order to make ourselves current and relevant at all time, right? Introduction of new program is one of the strategies that we ought to embrace, that we ought to what we call go ahead with as quickly as possible. But of course, before you introduce new program, there are many things you need to get ready, right? The learning material, you need to look at the learning centers, and also you need to prepare web content now, right? But whatever it is, as a university, one of our core business is to introduce innovative, interesting program for the market.
Okay, so in order for us to ensure our long-term sustainability as a university. Now, of course, Prof, not only by offering new programs, we are also perhaps charting new territories in terms of ODL, in terms of cooperation, worldwide. And OUM is continuously looking for the strategic global partnership. Now, Prof, can you share with us some of the latest international efforts that OUM has undertaken?
Thank you very much, Umi. Basically, international effort is something that the university try our level best to enhance and improve all the time. Recently, myself, Tansi, and our registrar visited our partner in Hungary, Esterhazy Karoli College. I'm pleased to inform all listeners that Karoli College is interested to offer our MBA as well as MIT program, perhaps by early next year. We are now strategizing what are the things that we need to do to make sure that we can offer the program there effectively, right? But they are very keen and they are very eager. On our side, we have to make sure that the learning material, we have got the necessary learning material in place. And of course, our partners in Hungary prefers program which has already been accredited. So MBA and MIT has already been accredited. They are also keen to offer MIDT. Unfortunately for us, MIDT is in the process of being accredited. So hopefully by the first quarter of next year, we can offer MIDT in Hungary. And of course, in the context of OUM, Europe, Hungary will be the first country in Europe to collaborate with Open University Malaysia. Apart from Hungary, of course, we also have our collaboration in Maldives. Right, that one has been going on very well. We have more than 600 students, Bachelor Education, Education Administration, Bachelor of ITs. We are planning to offer Masters of Education soon in Maldives. And of course, a quite recent one in March, I think this year, we went to Ghana. Right, we are working with Accra Institute of Technology there to offer masters as well as PhD program. We have close to 50 students there, right? First intake, and we hope that more program can be offered in Ghana. We have a good partner there. Professor Zinodu, very innovative, proactive professor there. And of course, we will also be offering a program in Sri Lanka. Right? And they are interested to offer our nursing program. I visited the IHS Institute, and I think perhaps September will be their first intake. They need to market the program and so on. We have signed an MOA with our partner there. Right? And apart from Hungary, Ghana, Sri Lanka, right? We also been talking to our potential partners in Vietnam and so on, but nothing concrete yet materialized, right? We hope, since we have made what we call our presence felt in Europe, in Hungary, right? Perhaps we can penetrate other European countries through Hungary.
Okay, and not only that, Prof, we also try to make our global presence by participating in different conferences, in educational related conferences.
That's right. And we will be participating in an international conference in Jakarta next week. And the following week, we will be participating in an international conference in Penang, Global Learn. I'm pleased to inform everyone that Malaysia has got the highest number of participants for Global Learn. We're talking about 85 participants. And I'm normally for all these conferences, we make sure that our academic staff contributed by submitting a research paper, and also we bring in academic as well as support staff to give them exposure, to give them opportunity to network, to give them opportunity to see how people work at an international level, right? Basically to make sure that they have what we call this exposure to other cultures, making them a more complete, well-developed, wholesome person, so to speak.
Okay, now Prof, of course we'd like to have you here and sharing your views on different things about OUM, but of course we are almost at the end of the segment. But Prof, before we end our session today, perhaps would you like to share some words of advice to our listeners out there?
Okay, to all our listeners out there, especially our tutors and our students, I would like to share with you that success can only come through hard work. As one of the great inventors used to say, right? Success, 99% perspiration, 1% inspiration. But let me leave you with one quote. This is a Chinese quote. If you plan for a year, you plant corn. If you plan for a decade, you plant trees. You plan for life, you provide education. You go for education, you plan for life.
Go to OUM for that.
Good luck with the coming May semester. And of course, if you plan for life, right, come to OUM for education. Thank you very much, Uni.
Okay, thank you, Prof, for spending your time with iRadio OUM. Okay, now to all you listeners out there, stay tuned for more interesting segments up ahead. This is me, Hanim, signing off. Assalamualaikum. Bye-bye.